Stephen Curry, who's going to talk to us about a DORA announcement.
Thank you. Can we get the slide on the screen? There we go. And, oh, I've got my picture. So my apologies for not being Ron Vale. And for those of you that have read today's copy of Nature, this is old news because it has already been announced, actually, even online yesterday. But we want to tell you a little bit about what's happening at DORA, the San Francisco Declaration on Research Assessment. DORA is 5 years old now. Unofficial birthday was in December, and officially in May of this year. And I, as many of you, of course, will know, I hope everybody in this room knows, it was started in 2012 as an initiative by editors and members of learned societies to address the sort of drag effect of journal impact factors on research assessment. And in that time, and actually several of the founding mothers and fathers are in this room today. So Stefano Bertuzzi, David Drubin, Erika Schugert, Bernd Pulverer, and Mark Patterson. I think we're all in at the beginning. And DORA has been, I think, very influential in that time in helping to raise awareness about the problems of the impact factor, but also then trying to surface and promote alternative methods for research assessment, which are still time efficient, but also robust. It's been successful in reigniting those conversations and drawing attention to the problem, and it's been part of a broader conversation that's also had contributions from the Leiden Manifesto and in the UK, the Metric Tide Report. But in that 5 years, we realize we're tackling a very difficult problem, pretty much as we're trying to tackle a very difficult problem at this meeting, and progress hasn't always been quite as fast as we would have liked. So we're hoping to actually accelerate that progress now, and we're able to do that because we now have significant support. Oh, and how do I, oh yeah, here we go, scroll. We now have significant financial and in-kind support from 9 different organizations: ASCB, Cancer Research UK, Company of Biologists, eLife, EMBO, F1000 Research, Hindawi, PLOS, and the Wellcome Trust. And with that support, we now have the resources actually to sort of accelerate our effort. We have hired a full-time community manager who you've just heard from, Anna Hatch, and who's really done some great work behind the scenes already since coming to us in December. And we also then have a reconfigured steering committee, of which I'm proud to be the chair. And again, several of whom are in this room: Veronique, Robert Kiley, Mark Patterson, who Bernd is here, and Erika Schugert is here. So please do buttonhole them if you want to get additional information. So, and we are sort of rededicating ourselves to the DORA initiative. So I would invite you to invite Anna and any member of the steering committee who takes your fancy to come and talk to your departments or to your institutions, or come and talk at your conferences about research assessment. Because one of the things that we really want to do is to get the word out even more effectively about what DORA is trying to do. We've also, with these new resources, and thanks to the good offices of the tech folk at eLife, we've rebuilt the website. We now have a slick new URL, which is hopefully very short and very easy to remember, and less easy to confuse with Dora the Explorer. And so we're hoping to, with that, reignite the conversation. We want to promote the initiative. We want to get more signatures, but actually, at the end of the day, DORA is a means and not an end. And it's not really about getting more individuals and institutions to sign, although, of course, that helps to promote the initiative. But we really want to help get the word out beyond Europe and North America. So we have plans to try and establish nodes across the world, in parts of South America, in Africa, in Asia, India and China particularly, so that we can support local volunteers to address the particular issues that they face in coming to terms with robust methods of research assessment that are not overly reliant on journal impact factors. And we also are very particularly keen to try and share examples of good practice. This is something that DORA has always done, but actually with a reinvigorated team, we're hoping to be actually much more proactive about going out and discovering and disseminating and helping people to discuss the things, the experiments that people have tried and the things that have worked at local institutions. If institutions assign DORA, what have they actually done to go through the mechanics of making it work for their institution? If they haven't signed it because they feel, and we've heard some examples today, I think, that they already do a really good job of research and researcher assessment, then we want to actually publicize that. I don't know if we'll be handing out badges, but we would like to put examples of good practice on the website, because often many of these good ideas are simply hidden behind the sort of ivory walls of many different institutions. So that will be the sort of the main activity. We're assembling an advisory panel as well to help us with that. And there's already, you know, we've heard some at this meeting, but also in the UK, actually there has been quite a flurry of interest in DORA as a mechanism for steering people onto discussions about how to do research assessment well. In the past 2 years, the number of UK universities that have signed the initiative has trebled. Yesterday, it was announced that all 7 research councils, which are the major funding bodies in the UK, have signed up to the initiative and will be implementing its principles. And today in the UK, there was a meeting organized by the Forum for Responsible Research Metrics, which was presenting the results actually of a nationwide survey of UK universities of their attitudes to DORA and to research assessment generally. I followed a bit on Twitter this morning before breakfast, which is why I'm getting a bit tired now. But I think there's been lots of good ideas coming out of that already about how to make research assessment work. We will be helping to disseminate the results of that survey, but hopefully also then surfacing discussions that will be happening about research assessment in Europe, in North America, and all over the world. So I will draw my message to a close there. Thank the organisers for the opportunity to tell you about it, and please do buttonhole any members of the advisory group if you want to know more. Thank you very much.